Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into the installation of the DataStage Client. First, we'll introduce DataStage, what it is and why it's great. Next, we'll check if our system meets the requirements, because let's be honest, nothing's worse than installing something only to realize your machine isn't up for the task. Then we'll grab the necessary installation files. Think of it as collecting the ingredients before cooking. Lastly, we'll extract the package because compressed files are great, but they won't install themselves. Hi everyone, I am Catherine Scott, and for over 12 years, I have helped businesses like yours harness the power of ERP systems to unlock their full potential. Today, I want to walk you through how our solution doesn't just meet your needs, it anticipates them. Think of it as your business nervous system. Intelligent, responsive, and always working for you. Let's dive into the technical magic behind it because when you understand how it works, you'll see exactly why it's a game changer. Alright, let's get to the exciting part, running the setup wizard. First, we launch it pretty straightforward, but always a thrilling moment. Then we accept the license agreement because, well, we have no choice. Next, we choose the installation path. Think of it as deciding where to store your groceries in the kitchen. Finally, we let the installation do its magic while we sit back and wonder why installations always feel slower than expected. Time to get DataStage talking to a database. First, we select the right database type, like picking the right tool for a job. Then we enter connection details carefully, because one wrong value in DataStage won't know where to look. Next, we test the connection, nervous moment, right? If all goes well, we save the settings. At this point, DataStage is officially connected, ready to pull data like an enthusiastic intern fetching coffee. Let's talk WebSphere setup. First, we install the server itself because DataStage needs a solid foundation. Then we tweak the settings, adjusting configurations like setting the temperature on an oven. Next, we start the service and fingers crossed, everything runs smoothly. Lastly, we verify the status, because it's always good to double check unless you enjoy debugging for hours. Alright folks, we're almost there. First, double check that all required files have been installed properly. Nothing worse than a missing file ruining the day. Make sure your system meets all compatibility needs, or it's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Run the setup and configure settings to your requirements. Finally, test basic functionalities to avoid nasty surprises later. Congratulations on installing the software, but don't get too comfortable yet. Tweaking settings ensures everything runs smoothly. Think of it like setting up a new phone to your liking. Security matters, so lock down your configurations. Updates and patches. Yes, they're annoying, but skipping them could invite trouble. Lastly, check the network connection, because what's software without proper connectivity? Testing time. Start with system diagnostics. It's like a doctor's checkup, but for your software. Verify key features so you know they actually work, rather than finding out at the worst moment. Watch out for errors. Bugs love hiding in unexpected corners. Finally, get feedback from users. It's better to hear concerns now than after deployment. Things don't always go as planned. First, pinpoint common errors. Most problems have been faced by someone before. Compatibility can be a hassle, so make sure your software plays nicely with others. Logs might feel like reading hieroglyphics, but they hold crucial clues. And hey, if all else fails, don't be shy. Tech support exists for a reason. A well-maintained system is a happy system. Keep software updated. Security patches aren't just annoying notifications, they are lifesavers. Performance monitoring ensures things don't suddenly slow to a crawl. Backups. Trust me, you don't want to lose everything because of one bad click. And finally, routine maintenance keeps things running smoothly, just like regular car checkups. Need extra help? Manuals are your first stop. Yes, they actually contain useful info. Online forums are great for advice, but beware of the occasional expert with questionable fixes. Troubleshooting guides often solve headaches fast, and for serious learning, training courses might just be worth your time. Oh, we made it. To wrap things up, remember the key lessons: installation, configuration, testing, troubleshooting, and maintenance. Ensure your setup is solid, monitor early performance, and don't forget future upgrades. Technology evolves quickly. Today's cutting edge is tomorrow's outdated relic, so stay ahead. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.